All right, all right. I'm back, man. I don't know what the heck happened, man, but I'm back. I see some of the comments from that last live stream that just abruptly ended because I didn't know what I was doing. Like I say, that's why I like going live from StreamYard. I'm not accustomed to doing lives directly through the YouTube live app or the YouTube platform, just going straight live off of there. I'm not accustomed to that. CJ. Let me see. Let me see the CJ real quick. What's cracking, CJ? Oh shit, nothing. Yeah, it was tripping. Then I was live. I was live and hit the wrong button and ended that shit. Oh, it's down. Oh, okay, okay, that's what it is. Yeah, I try to go live straight through the I'm over here fucking around with the YouTube one. I'm live on that shit now. Trying. Yeah, yeah, on the regular YouTube. I don't like this shit though. Yeah, cause oh the TikTok, cause I see I did set up a TikTok because the one time when your dad got on the live, but I never used the TikTok. Yeah, I never. Yeah, I might start going on that shit. But cause I like the YouTube shit. Yeah, no, I'll probably start linking that shit. No, I'll probably once this shit go back up, I might start just linking it the TikTok to this shit. Right. Yeah, I'll be wanting to put the no, no, they be banning me from like the last few days. I couldn't like how people send videos on the back shit. I couldn't. They wouldn't let me write, so I couldn't write to people because they gave me a whatever they gave me a restriction for a video or some shit I put up. Oh, so you got to show me that shit because I don't know all that the bio stuff and shit. Like I just know how to post the videos on that shit. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, I'm gonna start doing that shit because they be kicking me off so much. So I was just like, yeah. See, I don't know how I keep losing the mugs. That's like my what fifth or sixth Instagram and shit. I'm getting better at not losing that shit though. Yeah, I am. I gotta figure out how to monetize this shit. I'm missing something. They keep telling me I gotta correct something, but they don't give me the exact thing I gotta do and shit. So, but I'll figure that shit out. Yeah, yeah, because it's right there. Oh, what? Oh, shit, you might as well activate that mug. Yeah. Now, could I be, man? That's the only thing I'll be because the shit I'll be saying and then the violations of their policies and shit. The fools stay kicking me. Yeah, man, I done had like 3 channels that were monetized and I lost my monetization right when they about to pay me and shit. Yeah, it is. Yeah, but I can't send a link through this shit to jump on the panel and shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't like this shit. All right. All right. All right, for sure. All right, folks. We on the StreamYard. That was CJ, man. We on the regular StreamYard because I mean not the regular StreamYard. I'm on the regular YouTube because StreamYard is down. So I was on, and while sharing this, I end up hitting a button because I seen it says end. That shit does say end stream. That's why it's important to take your time and read shit. I happen to hit this button that I see that says end. I thought it was ending when I was looking up the film because I was looking at the film when I was looking at being on this topic about the doomsday clock. But I always remember that little satire film dealing with the Cold War, and I couldn't figure out. I thought it was called Dr. Strangelove. The character name is Dr. Strangelove. The movie was called, I forgot the damn name of the movie again. Hold on. Wait, what was the name of this damn movie? Hold on. The name of the movie was, hold on. The name of the movie was, oh yeah, Dr. Strangelove. I called it Dr. Doomsday. That's what it was. That's what I called it, Dr. Doomsday, but the actual movie is Dr. Strangelove. For those who haven't seen it, it's a 1960 movie, Stanley Kubrick film. And then, so the doomsday clock is a symbol that represents the estimated likelihood of a human-made global catastrophe. Being Donald Trump back in here, we deal with this possibility of a ending of mankind with this crazy motherfucker in there. But not just Trump alone, but it's about where mankind is going. So it'll get into the history about the clock beginning, as world powers after America uses the atomic bomb on Japan, which a lot of people forget that damn history. A lot of people don't like to bring that shit up. Is the fact that America has did the most inhumane shit on this planet, as far as dropping one of the most destructive weapons, not alone just dropping it on a city, but using this weapon on people, not soldiers, but actual civilians. And along with us interning these people, taking them from their homes in America, throwing them inside of concentration camps, same way Germans did Jewish folks, except we weren't putting them, at least who knows? We just ain't got the documents. Who knows? This country could have been throwing Japanese people in that same kind of shit. We wouldn't know what these damn disgusting ass people we didn't have to lead this damn country. There's definitely a possibility of them doing the same shit Hitler was doing. But the fact we have used that weapon not once but twice, and then with other nations feeling like, man, America can't be the only ones that have this weapon, and so other nations go about, their scientific community figuring out how to split the damn atom and creating this very destructive ass weapon. And now we done went to where the bomb is to the like 100 damn power of the atomic bomb. But beyond that, you have the creation of what's this crap now that I hate so damn much, the AI technology. And the fact that AI technology is really making some real changes. Social media is making changes to the way in which people interact, the psychology of people, the threat to mankind, all type of stuff. So here it is. So doomsday's clock is a symbol that represents the estimated likelihood of a human-made global catastrophe. In the opinion of the nonprofit organization Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists, says maintained since 1947. The clock is a proxy mechanism for threats to humanity from unchecked scientific and technological advances. Says a hypothetical global catastrophe is represented by midnight on the clock. And what are we now? 84 seconds or something, or 85 seconds to say. Oh, wait, so it was changed a day. So this is just a hypothetical global catastrophe is represented by midnight on the clock. It says, with the bulletin's opinion on how close the world is to zero, represented by a certain number of minutes or seconds to midnight. This is assessed, in January of each year. It says the main factors influencing the clocks are nuclear wars, climate change, and artificial intelligence. The Bulletin Science and Security Board monitors new developments in the life sciences and technology that could inflict, in revert, says irrevocable, and damn, I can't even pronounce it all, irrevocable harm to humanity. Says the original says the clock's origins setting in 1947 was 7 minutes to midnight. Says it has since been set backwards 8 times and forward 18 times. Says the furthest time from midnight was 17 minutes in 1991. Being, let's see, 1991. Who helped? Then who was in 91 is Bush, right? This clock all the way fucked up. Let me see. 1991 president. Wait, who was the president? Yeah, Bush is the president then. Yeah, so George Bush, scumbag ass, is the president. What is he from? 80, what is he? 80, 88 to something? Let me see. Give me 1 second. Let me check this. Bush is from 89. Yeah, 89 to 93. 80. Yeah, so the election is 88, takes office 89. And then Clinton comes from 93 to 2001. Okay, so Bush is in the office. And so this is where the clock is set to its furthest point. 91. What was going on in 91? Well, the Cold War ends. So yeah, that is understood. So yeah, the Cold War ends. The damn Soviets knock down that wall. Reagan gets all that credit for it. So maybe that is why. And so the nuclear climate fizzles out a little bit. It says in the closest is 85 seconds, set in January 2026. And that's because of the threat of this AI shit, conflicts going on, all sorts of shit. And then we got an idiot here in America sitting in the White House with all type of shit going on. They just don't know what the hell is going on. It says the clock was moved to 150 seconds, which is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. In 2017. Damn, with this dummy as well. What's this fool name? About to go back in office. Trump says then forward 2 minutes to midnight, says in 2018 with Trump's stupid ass. Says and left unchanged in 2019. Says it was moved forward to 100 seconds, which is 1 minute 40 seconds, 2020. So every time this dumb fool in the damn shit, the shit constantly moving closer to disaster and shit. Says in 89 seconds in 2025 and 85 seconds here in 2026. Then here go the history, blah, blah, blah. I don't need to go into that. The Doomsday's clock origins can be traced to the international group of researchers called the Chicago Atomic Scientists, who had participated in the Manhattan Project, which is the development of the nuclear bomb. Says after the atomic bombing in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, says they began publishing a mimeograph newsletter, says in then the magazine, says the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists, which since its inception has depicted the clock on every cover. The clock was first represented in 1947 when the Bulletin co-founder, Heyman Goldsmith, asked artist Marto Langdorf, says the wife of Manhattan Project research associate, blah, 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 these fools, whatever their name, blah, blah, bunch of like European scientists and shit. He says to discover, says to design a cover for the magazine, blah, 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 unimportant shit. Let me see. Let me go through here. But yeah, that's crazy. But it's a good thing, even though it's just a hypothetical clock. But there is things that you have to pay attention to. I'm pretty sure this clock is taken serious when Reagan and them decide they want to speak with the Soviets and the fact of where the countries were going as a result of America making an ill decision of, wanting to put an end to the punishment that Russia was, bringing to German society, when German society should have been punished. And Russia was riding the building of the wall, its stance, which led to the Cold War. America was wrong in all that shit. That wall should have been up for maybe the wall over in Germany should have been taken down a few years ago. But then Germany produced so much good shit I guess it's cool the wall was down, but they definitely should have paid for their crimes against humanity. The German society. It says before 2020, says the two tied for the lowest points for the doomsday clock were 1953. Says when the clock was set to 2 minutes until midnight, after the U.S. and the Soviet Union began testing hydrogen bombs. Woo, there had to be some scary shit. They testing them big ass bombs. It's probably when America blowing up the island, and then the Soviets test that big ass bomb. What they call this shit, a SAR bomb? Could you imagine? Like I have been saying for years, I've been saying this shit for years. One of these countries in our time, I think within, if countries do not start walking shit back and finding peace, I think after this idiot is gone, I think countries have to come to some sort of treaty, man. They have to come to real treaties and real conversations about peace. Is the fact that somebody's going to use one of these damn weapons. Somebody's going to use one of these mugs. And a lot of people going to lose their damn lives. Says, so this is when the closest got 1953, when both of us were testing these big ass bombs. Says in 2018, says following the failure of world leaders to address tensions relating to nuclear weapons and climate change issues. In other years, the clock time has fluctuated from 17 minutes in 1991 to 2 minutes and 30 seconds in 2017. Discussing the change in 2017, Lawrence Cross, one of the scientists from the bulletin, says warned that political leaders must make decisions based on facts, and those facts must be taken into account. Says if the future of humanity is to be preserved, meaning climate change, all that other shit. So that's probably another reason why it's set back. Trump taking us out of this climate change shit, removing us from the World Health situation. We got this dummy Robert Kennedy making changes and shit he don't know nothing about. And then we have this rapid expansion and investment into artificial intelligence and shit. And then people crying about TikTok making their kids so goddamn stupid and shit. And what's the other one? The TikTok one he sold. They talking about the influence it got over the kids. What's the other one? Real or something? What's the other shit called? Man, I need to stop sounding like an old ass fool who don't know none of this shit. What's the other one supposed to rival TikTok? Real or something? The one nobody give a fuck about. And he says discussing the change in 2017, blah blah blah. Warn political leaders must make decisions based on facts, and those facts must be taken into account if the future of humanity is to be preserved. It says in an announcement from the bulletin about the status of the clock, they went as far to call for actions from wise public office and wise citizens to make an attempt to steer human life away from catastrophe. Says while humans still can. And it's them damn, it ain't the black humans, it's them motherfuckers from over in that other place that came over here, them damn boats with sails on them. It says on January 24th, 2018, scientists moved the clock to 2 minutes to midnight based on threats greatest in the nuclear realm. The scientists said of recent moves by North Korea under Kim Jong-un and the administration of Donald Trump. Yep. The hyperbolic rhetoric says the hyperbolic rhetoric and the provocative actions by both sides have increased the possibility of nuclear war by accident or miscalculations. This fool was going to start some of that shit. I wouldn't be shocked if Trump is the one to push the button on these motherfuckers. Says the clock was left unchanged to 2019 due to the twin threats of nuclear weapons and climate change, and the problems of those threats being exacerbated in past years by the increased use of information warfare. Says to undermine democracies around the world. Says amplifying risk of these and other threats and putting the future of civilization in extraordinary danger. And that's even what's happened in our elections is other nations interfere with it. You get where so many Americans and their dumb decisions leading into votes to where you can use artificial intelligence to interfere with what people are getting in political cycles and shit. That's all I want to read on this shit. Let's see the clock, 85 seconds at midnight. Criticisms, blah, blah, blah. But I think there is some serious threats to damn humanity, man. We just got some bunch of dumbass people in here. 1949, they tested first. The Soviets tested first nuclear bomb, says the RDS-1 says, starting a nuclear arms race. And they went crazy when they started testing these damn bombs. These nations went crazy, start testing it. So this is back in 1949. So they many years behind America in their starter bomb. So they're about 4 years behind us. The United States tests its first thermonuclear device, says in November 1952. So imagine what we can do. So they've been doing this shit. What's that make that over? Shit, that's over 70 something years ago, right? That's almost coming close to 75 years ago. 50, carry that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's over 50, almost 75, close to 75 damn years ago. Like, what's that, 73 years ago? Coming up on 74 years ago, that they've been developing these kind of bombs. You best believe they have some shit that is too strong to even test this shit. But based on their knowledge and theories behind the science to this shit, they can create a bomb that just, all right, this is the bomb just about to end this whole country over there. That shit is crazy. So 1952 says the first thermonuclear weapon, says in Operation Ivy, says before the Soviet Union followed suit with the Joe 4 test in August, says this remained the clock's closest approach to midnight, and says until midnight, it tied 2018 to 2020. Yeah, so these fools doing some way out shit. The Suez Canals, what happened? Says the Soviet Union, United States. The United States and Soviet Union cooperate and avoid direct confrontations in regional conflicts, such as the 1956 Suez crisis, which is over towards the Middle East, I believe. The 1958 Second Taiwan Strait crisis. So this is dealing with control of shipping or some shit. In 1958 Lebanon crisis. So scientists from various countries help establish the international physical year, a series of coordinated worldwide scientific observations between nation allies with both the United States and Soviet Union, says in the Pugwash Conference of Science. I think we covered the Pugwash Conference before in one of the lives we end up doing. I think it came out of something, I forget where we covered that shit from. But yeah, that's all I want to cover. So I really didn't got to cover this doomsday thing anymore, much further, man. But did y'all peep the damn Somali senator? Man, she gangster than a mug, man. I like her, man. I like her, man. Her attitude, man. That shit was the shit. I'm like, oh yeah, she real about that shit. She don't always heard about it. Like she don't be bound down to them punks, the little punk bigots up there in Congress and shit. But when that dude poured that shit off on her, she ain't do none of that running shit. She ain't sound like the broad in the damn video up there. You need to go to the hospital and this and that. Man, she, as soon as that fool sprayed that shit, old lady took off and was about to do something. I don't want to listen to none of your dumb shit. Talking about the shit stage and all this stupid shit. This stage, it is like you two conspiracy theory minded. That shit is, you'll grow out of that shit one day. But nah, but shit, she ain't do like Trump. Was Trump shit stage when Trump got frightened and wanted to run off stage? Was that shit stage? Was that make people feel sympathetic about Trump being he was a coward? He was a coward. I don't know. But even if it was stage, I'm gonna still rock with her stage aggression and running up on that fool. Because I know the charges that fool gonna be facing ain't stage. That fool did that shit, about to be facing the stage criminal charge too. Let me say what's up to y'all. Let me see. See, that's the other thing I hate. They don't put the comments on the I can't flash the comments on the screen. And then on the box it says pay your internet bill. It says, little homie. Well, if I didn't pay my internet bill, I wouldn't be live right now. And then says you got StreamYard copper package. And then he says Dr. Strange Love says was the name. And he says Doomsday Clark says it's for nuclear war Armageddon. And he says this shit was staged, talking about Deuce, the Trump loving dude who mad that this girl tougher than Trump, so her shit was staged because Trump in those type of situations behaves like a punk. And he'll probably run off stage and shit. Fuck out of here, talking about a stage. And then niggas on y'all knees so much for Donald Trump, that shit crazy. And then the L5 player says that shit did look staged, and Deuce Time says you too simple minded. And then he says it's fine. People says fine. People opinions says people opinions are they opinions. I'm lost on that. Are they opinions? People and they are still people, right? But like I said, I like the way that chick loped up on that fool that threw that shit on her, went over there about to bomb on that fool. And then everybody else crying. She like, F that shit. I ain't going to no goddamn hospital. They like, you don't know what he may have put on you. She like, fuck that. Just give me a napkin. F this punk. We ain't about to end this shit over this fool. But now we gotta put security on hide and alert, because had that been a pistol, it'd have been a different thing. And the fact that she paid a security dude, that security dude shouldn't get a damn dime. Whatever they was paying that dude, who was, if there was security, which I'm pretty sure she's a congresswoman, and the fact that there's been other Congress people that get killed, whatever they was paying that fool, she need to go ahead and pull that money away. And don't drop a dime to that fool. That fool should be fired. And tonight services were free because he didn't do his damn job. And then L5 player says why she ain't washed that off, says after 2. And then Deuce Time said, man, I don't listen to you conspiracy dummies, homie, at all. And then he says, yeah, I'm mad. Says, not really. Says, I'm juiced. Clippers still whooping. What the sorry ass Clippers do? They didn't win a game and shit. Who they play? The Pelicans or somebody? But like I say, man, y'all delusional as fuck to me with y'all conspiracies, man. And then y'all love for Donald Trump, who's probably things getting bad for that boy. Things getting bad for that boy Trump in Trumpville. I seen he done sent that little one fool home. Always right predictions, homie. Been telling y'all about how defunct this damn administration is. Oh, the Clippers played Utah, so you happy they got a Utah win, which adds to their number of wins. So they need these wins. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, like I always say, it's going down in this Trump White House. It's a disaster. The doomsday clock rising, end of humanity. People going broke. Trump ain't giving out the $2,000. Elon Musk ain't found the $8,000. Ain't nobody getting shit but higher cost. That's it. He ain't getting shit but higher cost. Trump sitting on a whole tanker worth of gas. He got 3 tankers worth of gas. He got Trinidadians suing them for shooting their peoples in fishing boats. On this fool shooting fishermen and shit. Old decrepit ass president. Then he got his old immigrant, can't speak English ass hood rat with her damn failed movie. You hear about Melania failed movie? Nobody want to watch that shit. You know why they didn't want to watch it? Because she wasn't busting that flat ass open. Nobody want to hear that old fucking cyborg broad speak. I hear this old cyborg fucking Russian R-22 built ass broad Trump in here thought he was making love to his shit. Weird ass dude. And then L5 player says Trump mentioned that they were looking at the Ani Omar's finances. Says not worth 30 million. Yesterday says today a Jewish looking dude sprays her. Trump looking at all type of shit. Trump probably looking at my shit. I'm looking at Melania's shit. So shit. Fair exchange. Trump can look at my financial shit. I'ma look at Melania's motherfucking twat. The shit look ran through anyway. She raggedy. And then in the Deuce Times, he laughing his ass off, says, you think she don't have security? Says, especially times like this. Who said I don't think she has security? I don't think you paid attention. This is where comprehension comes into play, and the fact that you buy into all this conspiracy shit because you don't like paying attention to shit. You like shit that just roll off, that's made up and created by fucking delusionary people. I stated if she paid the security motherfucker, if she had security, which I'm pretty sure I know she has security because of the positions that she's in. In fact, there's threats to these motherfuckers that dude who was working security shouldn't be paid shit. You gotta use these motherfuckers. And when you use this shit, It shouldn't go that way. When you hear it, when shit is spoken, the shit should be going all through in this motherfucker, not in and out the other way. It should be going all up into this motherfucker. And a lot of y'all don't use that shit. That's why in conversations when we talking and shit, and then you hear how the way people discuss shit in conversation. Nobody listening to this shit. Everybody jumping over each other to speak a point. Cause shit just going boom, boom. Let me get my shit out. Everybody firing back shit that just go boom, 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 boom. None of that shit is going in here and shit. And that's y'all problem. He says, I don't pay attention to shit you say. So especially when it comes to politics. Oh no, dude, you definitely pay attention to me on politics. And that's why you respond to it. And the fact that you hate that everything I've been saying has been so motherfucking correct, homie. You ain't got to admit that shit. I don't need people to admit shit for me to know shit. Like, you don't have to admit shit. Some of y'all don't like that you be wrong all the motherfucking time. So shit, I don't expect you to admit shit. And he says, learn on the job, ass nigga. Hey, nothing's wrong with learning on the job, my brother. But as long as you learn on the job and it's done right, hey, with nothing wrong with learning on the job and being 100% at that shit. Maybe it's time for a raise on the job. Shit, what the fuck you talking about? L5 player says during that fake spray shit, says everyone in the crowd for Yohani, he says what he says was Patsy White. That's because they're in Minnesota. What do you think they're in Brooklyn? You fucking fool. He says I don't understand shit you says I don't understand shit you be talking about. Because it's over your head, homie. It just bounced through your ears. That's why you're always wrong. But once again, you believe Doge ass shit. You believe so much Doge shit and change coming back and all this other shit. Brandon says, where you back? Says, where you back from? Wait, what you mean back? No. I went live earlier and hit a button because I gotta go live on this damn YouTube shit because StreamYard tripping and shit. And while I was covering the last stream that was talking about his StreamYard having issues, I hit a button and that shit ended. So that's why I put I'm back, which I'm gonna just change. I'm gonna just change it back to his StreamYard having issues. I'm gonna change the title of that shit because I'm gonna end up deleting that other one. But yeah, that's what it was. I end up being live how long I've been on here? 30 minutes ago, I was live and hit a button, and then that shit ended the stream. See, I don't like this shit because I can't put the comments here up on the screen and shit. And then the fact that I can't, if I wanted to drop a link for the panel or this and that, and then it's harder trying to share. I was peeping they shit out to share the links. It didn't work. I know Boxer says Red just got back from the Kamala twerking contest. Says in a free T-shirt giveaway. Look, that's how gay y'all niggas is. I gotta really do this show about niggas and they hidden homosexuality. That you think it'd be an issue if I really went to a twerking contest at Kamala. It'd be bitches there. Kamala, a woman, right? Y'all would want to go see Donald Trump shake his nuts in front of y'all because y'all walk on y'all knees and shit. So if Donald Trump said he gonna drop his pants and shake his nuts, you knee walking motherfuckers will rush to that shit with your mouth open, kicking Melania out the motherfucking way to have front row seats. That you motherfucking make a cornball joke about going to, of course I'll go to Melania, to Kamala's shit to watch a twerking contest. You motherfuckers offended. She had big booty bitches during her campaign shaking their ass. The fuck out of here. Trump bring all these old flat booty bitches. I seen a video from his granddaughter or where the fuck is, what's her name? Coy Trump. That old flat-bodied fucking, like, what's up with the damn genetics and the bitches in the Trump family? God damn, can they grow a titty in that goddamn family? Can they grow a little bit of an ass? Can the ass just like cuff and some shit? Like them bitches are just, yeah. Get the fuck out of here, man. Motherfucking just dysfunctional bodied ass family and shit. Bitches got pretty faces. But other than that, them bitches going, by the time they hit 30, because I seen they show the girl, her mama look atrocious. And her mama can't be nothing but late 30s. Look bad. Look, have y'all seen the Bondi and Christy Nome? The fuck out of here. Let me see what y'all the comments. And the Deuce Time says twerking for votes. It sounds like a great plan. Yeah, same thing Donald Trump got y'all to twerk for. Donald Trump was even having y'all sell shit. Not just to get y'all votes and lie to y'all. He had y'all buying shit. You old hype beats. Look, I'm using y'all word. Hype beats ass motherfuckers in the line trying to use y'all bots to buy some Trump shoes. And then after y'all black niggas, this has been the height of black people talking about they Christian, buying Trump Bibles. This old motherfucking swindler selling y'all Bibles. Trump ain't been to one day in church. You fuckers is retarded. Buying in the Doge gonna give you $8,000 motherfucking dollars and $2,000. Trump ain't about to give you shit like I've been telling y'all. But guess what? The pressure may mount that fool sends you something. And then let me see where we at. And then Auto Boxing says ain't nobody asked you to ruin my joke. Says next time, says just shut up and take the jokes. No, you can't make homo jokes. That you'll be mad that you brought a joke that of course I will go to Kamala having a twerk off at her rally because there's gonna be bitches there. But for some strange reason, dudes don't like bitches no more. That shit is weird to me. Extremely weird. Deuce Time says, yeah, for sure. So next time, just vote for Cardi B. If Cardi B shaking her ass, that's what I want to see. Trump bring bitches over there for y'all to shake y'all's because it ain't nothing to shake over there. You might as well go to your kid's school and shake the skeleton in the back of the science room because that's what a Donald Trump shake off is. Them bitches ain't never had nothing to shake in that whole family. I mean, that family is iron boards. I looked at the little bimbo broad from Trump family and looked at this broad and I'm looking like, y'all see why they stealing all that money because there's nothing to these bitches. I looked at Kristi Noem's face, that bitch face melting off. You best believe Donald Trump and them fucking putting money to plastic surgery on that broad. It ain't gonna help. Them bunch of little white little Kims and shit, just fucking their faces off. Pam Bondi needs some of that shit. Pam Bondi need to start eating. She need to plump her motherfucking face up. That bitch is so goddamn skeletal. And then Auto Boxing says you asking too much. Says for snow bunnies to develop good looking bodies. Says they're known for flat butts and big feet. Nah, it's some thick snow bunny. The snow bunnies I'll be putting up on Instagram and all that shit because they know what to do with themselves. They know how to put it together. They ain't like the little conservative dirtbag broads. They ain't conservative dirtbag broads. Them broads don't listen. They listen to fucking whatever the little weird country singers now. Because country music done got weird and everybody over in that shit look weird and they think they American and shit. Bunch of weird music listening motherfuckers. And then the bras look weird. The bras don't know what to eat. The bras don't know the right exercises. These bras on stupid ass diets, killing their bodies off. The motherfucking ass want to grow, but this bitch eating stupid shit. Them bitch, they getting fucked in the wrong position. Body just ain't doing nothing but staying flat. These bitches is straight iron proficient and shit. That's what they got. They got too much iron in their body. It's flattening the fuck out their butts and melting their titties away. Them bras ain't got nothing. I look at that Trump shit. Trump was at that last football game, whatever it was. That's what a little broad put her video up on. I don't even know how her video popped up on my shit. The Trump Center must be throwing themselves in my algorithm, and all I'm gonna do is just talk shit about them. And but I looked at them bras in that little booth. They showed me Jake Paul broke jaw ass up in that motherfucker. Trump done got himself aligned with Jake Paul and shit. And Jake Paul was talking to the mom. The mom looked, I said, damn, this bitch is 30 going on 70 in the face with surgery and shit. Even Melania got surgery. Melania went to the doctor and said, make her look like a man. Because you best believe she doing the she doing that little droid shit, probing motherfucking Donald and shit. That's why Donald looks sick all the time. That's why he got bruises on him. That's why Trump bruising up. That nigga face down, ass up with Melania behind him and shit. That nigga, y'all done fucking voted for this old ass homo and shit. That's why he got all them bruises and shit. Being on all fours and shit. Fuck around and brought a damn tranny over here from fucking Transylvania and shit. You motherfucking retarded motherfuckers. But yeah, no, I seen some thick snow bunnies, homie. It's just them conservative ones, them Trump-like ones, them little snobby, uh, 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 rich welfare recipient ass broads. Their bodies are just horrible. And all they, the thing that these dudes will highlight is the blonde in their hair. Like, get the fuck out of here. These fools highlight the hair. Like, you talking about bad bitch. Like, when black people have talks about bad bras, we gonna talk about, damn, look at her body cold. Look how she put that shit on. She put them outfits on cold. She fucking manicured. Because even you get some busted chicks, like even when you look at Gorilla used to look like just southern cotton picking, sharecropping looking shit with a hit song. It wasn't until she made her way to California and Los Angeles bras got a hold of her, then told her how to put it together right, and now Gorilla look good. She done built herself up. So you once they learn to put that shit on, you can take a dusty, broke built bra and fix her. Them old iron board body bras over with the Trumpville shit, and Trump just got nothing but snow bunnies. Like he presenting the baddest bitches in the world. Get them hoes the fuck up out of here. I'm the one that's gonna say that shit. Them bras is trash. They basic than a motherfucker, and they're not a standard of beauty in America. You go right to TikTok, you see the baddest bitches. The bad bitches walk into this motherfucking event they was in. Them bitches will be doing nothing but mean mugging, complaining about the asses. Remember, that's what Sir Mix-a-Lot made the hit song off, because that's what white women used to be on. Her bed is so big, it's so this and that. Their booty, and then they be wanting to start tanning their skin and shit. Starting getting their lips injected to look like something, because everything is just flat and basic on them. Let me not hurt feelings too much, but don't ever talk down Trump shit to me, because he's a hoe. And then El File player, the dude who wants to be white, but he floated over here. And Julio and Alien Gonzalez says El File player. He says, yeah, but no one here has attended the Trump rally. Says, but you have the distinction of going to a Kamala event that no one in America says were really attending. He says Kamala events were surely full of queens. Kamala ain't the president, my brother. That shit is the past. Trump is here. And Trump got you hiding in your goddamn house or straightening your goddamn skin and staying out of sun so your skin don't brown up. So that them agents don't run down on your motherfucking ass and throw you in the back of one of their damn vans and shit. And the Deuce Time says, I never sold or brought shit for Trump. Yeah, right. That's a damn lie. You probably hiding that shit like the rest of them Trump lovers have been doing. Hiding that shit. I've been known Trump people who I be watching every day. I see these whole ass people. Even homes I used to drive by, I used to have Trump. One home used to have you drinking a Democratic Kool-Aid on the side. That shit gone. Trump, blah, blah, blah. That shit gone. I don't see cars with Trump bumper stickers. It's rare I see that shit. And you mainly see them on pickup trucks. The motherfuckers in hiding again. Hearing the people crying about what ain't happening, things getting cut. Especially I listen to a lot of older people. A lot of them old Trump-loving ass people, Social Security recipients, all that shit. Oh, they be crying and complaining and all that shit. And I look at them, because I do one thing. I do a great thing when conversating. I sit and I listen. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. And it just don't go in this ear and out that ear. It goes in here, boom, 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 processing. Yeah, I'm listening. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you getting things are fucked up. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's that guy you voted for. That's why you going through it's that guy you voted for, blah, blah, blah. Even the dude earlier today, I seen that shit when they were showing on the ice shit. It was a TV on. I said, man, your boy's screwing up. I said, you see that? Man, this fool tried to change the subject or something. Oh, yeah, I was going to go to that. I said, no, but you see your boy over there messing up. Oh, yeah, this dude mental state changed because of Trump. It changed. He went dark. His mental state. This sounds like these dudes is homos. His whole mental state went dark. He went to isolation mode when Trump lost the election. Trump's a loser. And even with him being back in the office, Trump is still a loser. Crybaby. Certified crybaby. And even you Trump supporters have no joy to celebrate. You guys are still crybabies. That's why you bring up, oh, you went to Kamala. Kamala ain't even president. Your boy is. And I get to sit on here and talk so much truth about this fool, which it offends y'all. It should offend the Trump family and shit. But I love it. I just love digging at y'all because I know it hurts y'all because y'all love this little chump. Y'all love him more than little raggedy body broads over there who ain't nothing but little can do shit ass broads. But why should they do anything? Trump out there passing around them damn checks and shit. Why, that's kind of the thing that's been going on inside of America. The billionaire class, wealth class is just pillaging this motherfucker. I know Boxing says, and Duso's talking about he never brought no Trump shit, which lie detector tests determine that's a lie. And then I know Boxing says we love females, says, but you the one, says that turned down the double date, says with CJ. That wasn't CJ, you talking about DJ. Says, and he was gonna bring the fine chick for you. Man, I never in my life done no double date. I think that shit is weird. I don't want to meet, like go out, meet a broad, and then it be on awkward shit. I don't do dates. I never done dates and shit. Me and a broad ain't connecting and shit. Are kicking it. I go to her crib. I never did date shit. I don't want to spend money. And that shit has worked beautifully for me. I don't know about the rest of you. A lot of y'all ain't experienced that shit. And even as just being a poor ass dude without having no money, still been able to get by with that shit. And even some of these same broads who I can do this shit with, I watch other dudes have to take them out. I ain't never had to do that shit. I do not want to go out on a date with a broad because I didn't watch it. Because like I say, I'm a dude, pay attention to shit. Because I listen, I observe, I watch shit, I study shit, and I take my lessons from that on what not to fucking do. I'll be on here to pass game, so I would never do that. I've never been on the date shit. I'm not about to spend money and then we don't rock with each other. That's just like one time I go with the homies. The homies we rode. The homies set up this little situation with the broad because she got her own girls, and we go to a restaurant. Like I say, I ain't with that shit. I have my own spot. Like, we could have brought them to fucking Long Beach. Like, what are you doing? These fools want to go out to dine, want to take the broad because that's the thing people been taught to do this shit. These motherfuckers in a restaurant, I mean, these broads in there ordering all type of shit. They own this and that. And mine, these niggas don't even fuck these bitches. And they in there, and then so the whole time when these bitches ordering shit, I'm looking like, oh, you got money? And them niggas felt embarrassed when me asking these bras this shit. And then when the bill come, these bras ain't got no money. Because they live life through niggas tricking on them. These fools having to scavenge through their pockets to pay for all that shit. I put on what my meal was, but all this paying for that shit, fuck no. I mean, these bitches in there eating. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no goddamn way. I sit in there laughing like a motherfucker. Now you fucking crazy. And niggas didn't even fuck them bitches. And my shit, my mindset, like I say, if I'm not connected or bonded with the broad, like my whole connection and chilling with you shouldn't be over me having to spend money on you. Why am I gonna spend money on somebody I ain't fucking with like that? It ain't even got to be always about fucking. Like, we can kick it. We have a great connection. We vibe and shit. And some chicks just come off so damn just like bomb and shit. The connection, you fuck with them, it ain't got to be about sexing them and shit. You like that, you enjoy their company. You like them kicking it with you. Then it'd be like on some shit like that. Yeah, it ain't, let's go grab something to eat. Or let's go here. Or you want to go catch this shit? And then even with me, I ain't even a movie person. Like I say, I'll fall asleep. Let's go to this museum and shit. Because I like nerd shit. Let's go catch this little art exhibit or some shit. Let's go stroll down this shit. I ain't into this retardation shit a lot of niggas be on. So no, I don't do that shit. Never been on dates. Bitches who I fuck with can tell you I never been on dates. been in long-term relationships. Even the bitches who I've been with will go to shit and they will pay for it. Like, y'all niggas crazy because y'all ass backwards, and that's why y'all be crying. And so many dudes I listen on this shit that cry about these chicks. It's crazy to me. And then because the bitches be pimping y'all. And then let me see, what's the last comment? See, that's why I wish I can put the comments on the damn screen. Let me see. Oh, then Auto Boxer says, Red says, this year, 2026, is me, dudes, Brandon, CJ says, and the rest of the fellas says, gonna find you a woman. Says it's not healthy for you to be alone. Who said I was alone? That's where y'all got the game fucked up. And then that's how I'll go back into this homo shit about a lot of y'all dudes. Y'all worried about what's happening in another nigga lap. It's weird to me. Like I say, some of y'all niggas in relationship, y'all don't even fuck the broads y'all with. And that shit is a true to life thing. There's a lot of dudes in relationships y'all ain't even fucking the broads y'all with. Some of these broads are getting to little moves where they don't even want you touching them. And you stuck in that shit. Me, I ain't. You ain't got time for none of that shit. And then once again, I'm a father. Homie, I got kids. I deal with a stupid ass baby mama and shit. And that shit. That's easy work. So what the fuck I look like jumping in some other shit? Hell fucking no. You niggas is crazy. You motherfuckers crazy, but y'all got no game, bro. I'm gonna teach y'all, man. That's the one thing I like being on here. I love the platform because I like to teach, and not to even teach. I ain't even that teacher, but I'm gonna spit game. I'm gonna spit from a perspective that you niggas ain't accustomed to. And then even when I bring chicks on here, I look at the way a lot of y'all how y'all react to them. Like the last chick y'all seen was my homegirl Dana, but I didn't have other females on here before, and same reaction, dudes. I'll be like, then these fools ain't got no game. These fools ain't accustomed to being on shit with women. You watch dudes change into these old fake player modes, and these fake player modes be revealing to them ready to trick, open their wallets. Like, motherfuckers, I be looking like you motherfuckers is way the fuck out. And then let me see where we's at. And then Auto Boxing, he says, since Gorilla says and had face surgery and BBL, says she's straight plastic now. She still put that shit together right. She still put herself together. That's the one thing she did do with that money is put herself together. And then she really didn't have to do that shit. She didn't need all that shit, but she didn't put herself together. She don't look like old farmer chick like she used to. And then he says, be honest, says, just between you and me, says, don't you really like women slim? Says, because the whole logic on women says it's screwed up. Says, you don't even believe in feeding a female. Who told you? See, this is how y'all don't listen. I don't believe in jumping out here tricking like y'all. I'm not about the minute me and the chick find to where we cool with each other to where I'm about to just jump out the window, ready to spin on shit. She can be, if that's my ideal, then that's what I'm gonna do. But if my ideal is either go by her spot or she come by mine, then that's what it's gonna be. But now, if my ideal is to go eat, then I'm gonna do that. Y'all niggas jump out the window, be spending money, trying to wine and dine, taking these bitches the shit you can't really afford, trying to impress them, and still don't fuck. Like, you niggas is backwards. I mean, y'all game is backwards, and that's why these bras be playing y'all. And then y'all be hurt. A lot of y'all be trying to be done got domestic violence issues and shit with broads. Because you be hurt. You think you'll get something out of them. You type of fools being in clubs buying drinks and they getting mad when you can't leave with the bitch or she don't hold a conversation with you because your game is backwards. And I want that shit, the shit that I say to y'all, to sting you so maybe it changes you and changes your approach. And ain't nothing wrong with rejection. It's part of the game, homie. When you play her about shit. And then let me see, what was he at? Oh yeah, he read that. He said that about feeding the chick, which he got wrong. And then L5 player says, word, says the whole life, says my whole life, says I only been on 2 dates, says unless it was my lady, says I go on walks. Yeah, these fools, that's one thing I can agree with L5 player. So L5 player do the player shit. I ain't got no history of going in and breaking bread to take a broad to dine and all that. You niggas crazy. I done been on trips with broads that I ain't spend a dime on that shit. I watching broads going on trips around the world with fools and won't even put niggas in the videos with them. I be watching bras go out to eat and won't even put the food and took her on the date. You supposed to be buying these bras purses and they ain't even got the decency to be like, let me thank this trick ass motherfucker who brought this shit. Like you fools is left a crop of just destroyed fruit out here. Like you motherfuckers and fuck the game. Some of y'all fools have been making them plays on younger girls, underage girls, you grown ass dudes and shit. And it created this dynamics to where they think everybody gonna trip. Like absolutely not. And then this is the other thing I know boxing. As me in my 40s and shit, and that means there's a higher number of women the same age as me who have been through the relationships, who've been through the marriages. I'm at that point. This is what's in my age bracket. Chicks who've been in marriages, long-term relationships that fell apart, and guess what? They desperate. Companionship is a motherfucker. But y'all don't know that. Y'all suckers, homie. Y'all in long-term relationships and can't even fuck the woman you with. That's been the only woman you niggas been with since high school. Don't ever tell me what I should be, homie. I know what the fuck is out here in the game, homie. You fools is crazy. Y'all fools is older than me and way behind on shit. Absolutely not. There is too much to be picked out here. Like I say, in my age bracket, there's a lot of chicks who have been in these relationships that have fell apart, multiple relationships. They don't want to be their heart broken, but they want somebody to be with. They get in them little moods to where they just need some. And shit, let's do that. I got time. Shit. I ain't got my kids this week. Let's do something. It's easy out here. Well, I look like selling down. We ain't got a history. We ain't got enough time to build on that shit. And I don't want to build like that. Like we be cool. You work, you make your money. As long as we however long it stay. I've been accustomed to that shit. You niggas can't do with the shit that I do because y'all dependent. I'm not dependent, man. I like my time to myself as well. But I'm gonna teach you. So salute the L5 player who on the same shit outside. He trying to be paint his skin and be like the Trump family girls and shit. And then I know boxing says women are the most beautiful thing God has ever created. Says you should get out and talk to them. His fool got the game messed up. Now me talking to him, I talk to him more than you. You, like I said, you can't tell me about chicks. You niggas is stuck in, I know boxing. What's your, I think you talked about you being married. You've been married for what, 30, 40 years? You don't know nothing about chicks. You stuck, homie. Unless you want to marry dudes that's out here paying for pussy. You pulled up in your car, fucking a bitch up off the street, been walking the street all night. The fuck out of here. But I'll never listen to the game for you, fool. You stuck. And you can't even touch that chick. That'd be the thing with you fools who be in marriage. I don't want that shit. Bitch got attitude and all that. Hell nah. And then I don't want to be in a relationship and I gotta cheat on the chick. I'm cool. And then but like I say, it's a lot that comes with it. Chicks that got kids and all that shit. Like, nah, I'm good. We can mess around, hug on each other, kiss, and get a little quick session in. Other than that, shit. You ain't about to, we don't know each other like that. And then let me see. He says, wait, where's that last comment? Oh, he says, teach us. Says, oh, great, Reggie. Says, show us how to be a player like you. Not fully a player like that. I don't got time to be fully a player, but I know the game. I'm not desperate out here, homie. And this other thing, man, like I say, with the women that's out here my age, it's a lot of desperate shit. And they want to settle for anything. You think I'm gonna settle for something with bitches? It's a flock of bras that said they just need a man? The fuck out of here. Hell, you niggas crazy. You fools is stupid, homie. You didn't have your chance. Like I didn't have mine. I didn't have relationships I'd have been in long term and said, fuck no. I done been, even how I talk, I didn't have relationships. Didn't have relationships that last for years and twos and shit. And then until they was through, like, oh no, this bitch popping that mouth too much. She changing too much. Oh no, I don't do that. Oh no, somebody else should have you. That's how much of a gentleman I am. No, this ain't working. And I'm not gonna hold you back. Somebody else should have you. Let them try. And then you see them and nobody has them anymore. Like, oh, so I wasn't all that wrong. Nobody has them. Like, sure, this fuck out of here. I'd had a broad I had one of my little cold, bad broads. When we was fucking with each other, she used to talk that marriage shit, and I ain't into that shit. She didn't get married. And matter of fact, I ended up marrying somebody I ended up knowing. I ended up going to school with the fool. They end up divorcing within a year or some shit. I don't even think they shit last a year and a half. Right after her marriage, and she back over at the crib, knocking her down. Bad bitch, dime the fuck out. Cold in a motherfucking. And then let me see where we at. And then I know boxing follow. That's I know boxing. Just keep riding. He says I'm just cracking jokes with Slim. Says this says a slow day here at work. Says and I need my entertainment. No, you trying to entertain, but I'm in here schooling you, and you like almost 50 or 60. Now you just listening because I'm telling the truth about you being in that 30, 40-year marriage, and you either you can't fuck her no more or you don't want to fuck her no more. So don't ever talk relationship with me. I don't want it. But then again, it's nothing. Let me not say that because I don't want you to be influenced by a nigga talking shit on the internet. Because that's a woman who's been down for you, especially you got 30, 40 years, then you ought to treat her like every day she's new pussy. You're supposed to ride with that shit. So yeah, that's if you had that shit. When you have them long time relationships, you got a chick that have been there with you. You ain't looking if whoever cheating on that shit, y'all done rock for 30 some years, you hold that shit down. You hold that shit down. I don't give a fuck how much she changed. Like, see, that I would change with that. I don't give a fuck what chick on which she gained weight. She got stretch marks, the titties and droop that. As long as you been with some shit, you overlook that shit. Bitch gonna be bad regardless. Shit, niggas fuck big bitches. Niggas don't give a fuck. As long as a bitch is good up in this motherfucker, then she bad. That's it. Simple as that. So that's just my game. This nigga almost 60 years old with no fucking game. It's full crazy. And then Auto Boxing says the L5 player says must have went to Reggie school of kind says keeping your pimping hand strong. Says tell us what you learned from says tell us what you learned, 5 player. And the one thing you have a strong hand. I don't never advise a dude to smack a chick, but some chicks do shit. I don't hold nothing against dudes that have probably smacked a chick if she didn't deserve that shit. Some of these broads, based on how they've been raised, are fucking out of line little creatures, homie. So I don't knock that shit unless you just want them piece of shit ass people. But there's things that some chicks have crossed the line that cause dudes to smack the dog shit out of them. And then, but talk about pimping, I would never teach no shit like that. And then Auto Boxing says way behind says you should have a seminar says on how to put your macking down. Says a bunch of lonely dudes. Says, nah, that's part of the game, homie. Shit, what it look like, man. I can be in multiple relationships. I'm cool on that shit. Like I say, that certain shit you gotta have to where you met a chick a while ago. You hear, man, come on, homie. Let me go through the list. You got a lot of chicks with emotional damage. You had them where they reach a certain age, they go through, and then this other thing, you dealing with them going through psychological changes. Certain shit come out, and now you the nigga that came down the line, and you got to put up like, nah. Go heal. Don't jump into no what they call that shit, rebound type shit. And that'd be the other thing. This is where it's so many. There's so many pickings that I have out here as a single dude. There's chicks who be out here on some rebound shit. There's chicks out here when they hurt and they scar, they break out relationships, they want to fuck. The same thing just across the bar. Even when you're young, you deal with broads like that. They get out of relationships, they heartbroken. You think chicks go off on, I just don't want to deal with this shit and I'm gonna just beat it myself. No, some chicks jump right out here, need to get themselves fucked away. Fuck the pain away. Like, come on, homeboy, so much shit out here, but you don't got no experience because you done been married for 30, 40 years. That was your first piece of pussy and you got desperate and you never want to let her go. But I'm just clowning you, but nothing wrong with that shit. I don't knock people that have long-term relationships. That's something you should maintain. But a lot of y'all fool got relationships. Y'all motherfuckers can't even fuck them broads. You can't walk in your house and pull her panties down. That's all bad, homie. That's all bad. I would never want that shit. And then out of the box it says youngest says, I ain't listening to nothing you saying, Slim. Says your knowledge sounds like mumble jumbo to me. Says, but hey, keep on schooling us. Nah, that shit ain't mumble jumbo. That shit probably hitting the core with your motherfucking ass because you probably ain't touched that woman. And then out of the box it says, and you ain't got no bitches to cheat with. You ain't got no bras on the side. You got no roster on the side, fool. You stuck, nigga. And he says I'm just stalling you. No, you ain't stalling me. I'm here clowning your ass. Says until Deuce and Brandon come on. I can't drop the link anyway. Ain't nobody jumping on. That's why I was making this live stream on this YouTube. Says so I can get more laughs and entertain me in the rolling. L5 player says, nah, says I'm just a cheapskate. He says I always got mines though. Says but I have a long-term lady today. Says young chicks in the says in their 20s, says be throwing it at your boy in 2026. Says two, says and they ain't touching my ends. And that be the other thing. Do be young bras that like you when you get older, especially like from a wisdom standpoint. Them hearing you speak on shit, or if they in the circle around you enough, just to wisdom the way you may speak. Them young bras do be on. But then it'd be like, I don't want to fuck with a young bro, or like, man, I can't fuck around and take no risk like getting a bitch in her fucking mid-20s pregnant or no shit, or early 30s. Fuck no. That'd be the cautious shit, man. And I come from the age of raw dog, and now they gotta start buying condoms and shit. Like, nigga, what, man, have a kid at 40 something? Fuck no. Nigga, how old? Because I'm be kind of old when my kids graduate. Let alone, nigga, have a kid. Now that shit'll be out of this world. Fuck no. So I gotta move appropriately, homie. Gotta move appropriate. And I ain't trying to do stepdaddy shit. Absolutely not. Some chicks I fuck with got kids. Some chicks I fuck with got older kids. And then now you get too involved, because that'd be the other thing with those who fuck with chicks with older kids. You be having the bitch get mad, you be having to fight her sons and shit. Like, fuck out of here. Like, I fight, I don't give a fuck about your mama. Like, hell no. And then Auto Boxing says, what's your take on Trump? Says in Greenland, and it says our ice popping dude. You didn't heard that shit. Go watch the video. Says not dropping the link. Says man, says get your cornball tail. This fool country fool tail off here. Says I'm gonna go watch Netflix or something. Says you disappointed me tonight. Man, see, that's how I know. Look, you just proved me always right. This nigga just proved me always right. You ain't never say nothing about you going to go lay on your wife. Because guess what? You can't fuck her. Niggas can't fuck they bitches. Get the fuck out of here. You niggas is pathetic to me, man. Don't ever talk whole shit with me, man. Fuck out of here. You niggas wish you can do the shit I do. He talking about he at work. Now you just brought it. So now he at work. You just talk about Netflix and shit. Now he back at work. Now you stay at that motherfucker, because guess what? It ain't shit popping in that house. You might as well get the motherfucking hours in. You might as well get them hours in. Let me see. I got another one of these damn. Did y'all? Hey, that's what them fools is talking about. Y'all got y'all money on. What's that class action suit y'all was talking about? And I done got another one of these Amazon things. Another Amazon class action. So I need to put in for this shit. And the one for my daughter's shit. Did y'all get? So y'all was talking about. Damn, who was that one? Y'all said it was. What was the lawsuit we was talking about? It was. Was it Walmart or somebody? Y'all was talking about y'all was getting like the big $7,000 payouts from one of them damn companies that had to pay out. So I see the Amazon one. I need to sign in for that one. Did anybody get paid out of that payout? What was that lawsuit y'all was talking about y'all was part of? It was during one of our shows a while ago. I forget what y'all talking about. But I got another one of these damn Amazon ones. I need to put in for that shit. I forget the one y'all was talking about. But did y'all, that's something I'm asking. Did some of y'all get paid? I doubt any of y'all got paid off of that shit. While y'all was talking about, the one y'all was talking about was a deadline to that shit. And I forget what that one was. But yeah, I'm about to get off here. I just wanted to check this check this, what you call this YouTube way of streaming. I want to check that shit out, but I don't like it. I don't really like this shit. Oh, this is some Dwayne Wade shit. But yeah, I don't like this live streaming from the YouTube thing, just because you can't pull this shit up, or if I want to drop the link to make a panel, I can't do that shit. And he says Netflix on my phone, says I'm trying to max out my retirement pension. Says they base it off your highest gross, says for 3 years. A 70% pension, says it's going to be lovely. This fool talking about he at work. This fool old than a motherfucker, man. This nigga old as fuck, man. This nigga. So he trying to max out his retirement. You already at the maximum age for fucking retirement and shit. It ain't shit popping at your house and shit. You ain't gonna do nothing but kick the bucket, and the old lady gonna take that shit. And he said what's that? What is that? A 50 or 53? Damn, fool, you got a long time to go and shit. Fool probably didn't get a job until he was like 40 something and shit. And he says two more years, says, and I'm out. How you out at 55? I mean, yeah, 55, fool. You about to fuck yourself over. But that's cold. Motherfuckers got to work that damn long and shit. But you only been working for like 5 years. Your ass been incarcerated and shit. But yeah, that's cold. Niggas got work to 65 and shit. He said he been there for 32 years. Damn, fool. 32 years, and then old girl gonna get all that shit when your ass pass away, homie. Your ass ain't gonna get to enjoy none of that shit. She probably gave you none of that shit in 22 goddamn years. Your ass is in that motherfucker stuck, homie. In there stuck. Ain't got no holes on the side. Man, you fucking miserable in that motherfucker. Let me shut up for they be looking at this lady different, listening to a nigga off the internet like a sucker would. Like a sucker would. That shit's some real stupid shit where niggas let outside opinions affect they damn feelings for they fucking ladies, man. It is fucking goofballs in this world. Fucking interject some bullshit into some opinion about their relationship, and motherfuckers start listening to that shit. It will fuck off their whole relationships. Like, what's this fucking? I mean, I swear, just throughout life, man, you just come across seeing some of the dumb shit that people will do and set themselves back. Like, so hopefully you ain't one of them old dummies. I'm here clowning you on this marriage shit. You fucking listen to that shit. Start creating conflict with your lady and shit. But yeah, I'm up out of here, folks. That's all I got on this mug. So I would never use this shit again. So as long as StreamYard is down, I ain't never about to go live. And he says, it's what his wife says. Yeah, sure it is. But folks, that's all I got. I'm out of this joint, man. Peace. Catch you on the next one. What's tomorrow? Wednesday. Hopefully Deuce don't want to. We probably can't do that damn. If they don't fix this shit, Deuce, we can't do that damn West Coast Wednesday shit. And then also, man, I was looking at a video popped up. I don't know if you play that shit low profile. I did not know that was Dub C and shit. I had no idea that was Dub C and shit. And then I seen the video posted on, I think it was his on his account. I was tripping off of that shit. But I'm out of here, folks. Peace. Let me find out how do I end this shit. All right, there we go. Out.